Hi, this is Angie Eissa once again. Today I'm going to explain the learning objectives of the strategy analysis course. Sometimes it's referred to as strategy analysis, but for certain certification providers such as BCS, it's called business analysis practice. However, the focus is on strategy. The learning objectives of this course is to be able to understand the rationale for business analysis. Why does business analysis exist? And the level of the business analyst, from the technical IT focused system analyst to the process or solution focused analyst, and the highest level, which is the entire organization or enterprise-wide focus, and that is the strategy analysis. The second topic is understanding the strategic context, because no matter what part of strategy we are trying to assess in order to identify potential needs that are stemming from the business operations and the problems and the performance of existing solutions, we need to first understand clearly the strategic context of the organization we are analyzing. Then the third topic is understanding the current situation of that organization. The current state, meaning what have they reached? What are their strengths and weaknesses? Do they have mature processes covering their entire value chain or provided services and products? What are the capabilities of the resources within the organization? And how can we improve this current state? After that, we will discuss the stakeholder analysis and management. It's very important in every initiative to understand that stakeholders are the most important element of the project. Because as I said before in previous videos, at the end of the day, we are dealing with human beings. So if we're not able to understand these human beings, understand what language do they respond to positively, and establishing credibility and rapport with them, then the initiative is not likely to be successful, because the general behavior of human beings is resisting change. And when we talk about strategy, we're talking about probably eventually developing a business case which will result in a relatively large change, okay, which could span across multiple months or multiple years. Okay. The next topic is analyzing and modeling business activities. It's always a good starting point to understand the organization through understanding what are their core business activities. What do they do? And what is the sequence of these activities in order to deliver this ultimate value? Not how they do it. In modeling the business activities, we're not focused whether it's done manually or on a software solution. We're just focused what exactly gets done in this organization. And after that, we will talk about, after having had a clear understanding of the clear situation and the actual business activities done in that organization, then we start to envision what could be the future state. And we do that via identifying the potential solutions that could address the limitations and problems that were discovered in the current state. And how do we deliver our proposition? We deliver it via a business case. And usually a business case involves multiple solution alternatives and a feasibility assessment for each one of them in order to come up with a recommended solution to address the gap between the current state and the future state. In this course, we will start with understanding what is the business change life cycle. It's very important to understand that our work is mainly to enable change. Our work, despite the level of analysis we're working on, whether it's on an IT system level or a particular business solution level or at a strategy level, in all three cases, our objective is to reach clarity in order to enable change so that we can reach better business outcomes. So the starting point is understanding the business change life cycle within an organization. I will be explaining the different stages of that life cycle and how does a business analyst participate in each stage of them, whether the alignment stage, the definition, design, implementation, and realization of the change. And in each stage, I will be explaining the different techniques that can be used. Say, for example, aligning the organization with external changes happening in the market. In that case, we would be discussing things like PESTEL, Porter 5 forces, SWOT. We will be discussing these techniques in detailed sessions. Each session will be dedicated for a particular technique. Total duration for this course is 24 hours lecturing, and that excludes the time you will have to work on assignments. There will be some assignments that you have to work on and submit. The overall duration in terms of hours is 24 hours, but they will be spread on our online portal over 2 weeks so that you get time to understand the concepts and read the textbook and reflect your learning on the assignments. Thank you. Again, this is Angie Eissa from BBL, and this is the third course for the International Diploma of Business Analysis, the Strategy Analysis, accredited by BCS.